Hello everyone and welcome to another series, another video in the Getting Started with Machine Learning series. Today I'll be discussing a very basic topic of conditional statements in Python. We'll see some pseudocodes that I'll be executing and I'll show you how the flow and everything is followed in Python. Okay, so let's dive into the topic right here. Yes. So what are conditional statements and why do we require conditional statements in a programming language? Conditional statements are mainly used to make certain decisions. So whenever there is a point in the programming scenario where you want to take a decision, like whether this particular set of statements needs to be executed or another set of statement needs to be executed. This is the particular place where conditional statements come in. They branch out. They help you to branch out and execute some set of instructions according to a given constraint. Okay, so it is used for making decisions. Whenever you're taking decisions, you can use conditional statements. As the name itself says, condition, they check the conditions. Okay, so next thing, they also control the program flow, right? So it also controls whether how the program is going to be proceeded, either it is going to be branching out from this particular position or not, according to the given conditions. It also helps in on getting the directing the order of execution, which is same as controlling the flow. And it is also used to make to execute only the necessary block of statements. Not all statements that you write in a program are necessary. So depending on the input, you can categorize, you can make decision, you can take certain decisions whether this state of statements needs to be executed or this one or anyone according to you, right? So what are the conditional statements in Python? We have three conditional statements. We have if, which checks for only one thing. We have if else, which checks for if this condition is satisfied. If not, else part will execute another set of statements. As normally how we say, if you're not going to a college, else will be bunking the class, right? So that's what. So if that's how the if else works. Okay, next thing, if else clause that we take. Okay, that means here you will check for multiple conditions, like if, okay, this is not happening, if this happens, we'll execute this. In case this is not happening, elif, that means elif means it will check for another set of conditions. Okay, let's check whether this is happening or not. Okay, even this is not happening, we'll check for another statement. At the end, we'll have, okay, if nothing is happening, let's do one thing else. So that's why else comes at the last part. So we have if, elif, and else, like that. Okay. So I'll just show you how these things are done in Python using Colab. Yes. I have already written some statements. I'll be modifying them, and we'll see how it works. So initially we have certain thing. We are okay in this first part. We are trying to check whether a given number is even or odd, and we have only one condition. So we are going to use only if statement. Okay. So if statement in Python are written in certain format. So you write the keyword if followed by the condition that you want to check. Okay. Since we are trying to check whether the particular number is divisible by 2 or whether a particular number is even or odd. So we are going to check whether it is divisible by 2 or not in that case. Okay, if it is divisible by 2, then only print the statement even. In if it is not divisible by 2, then don't do anything. That's what is being implied over here. Okay, and at the end of each if statement, it should be terminated using a colon. That is very important. Okay, so let us see. A is 6, which is even, and this condition is satisfied, so it should print even. I will execute this once again. See, we have got the output even. Now suppose if I change the number here to 5, we won't be getting anything, because we have not provided any condition that outputs if the number is going to be, if the number is odd, right? Now in the second one, let us see. Second one, I am going to use if else. As I have told you, if certain conditions are satisfied, we'll print this. If certain conditions are not satisfied, what we'll do, we need to output something at least, right? So we'll output the its counterpart. Okay, so in case we have two possibilities, either a number is even or either a number is odd. Okay, so we'll be checking that over here. If suppose a is 5, which we know it's odd, so the first if statement will not be valid, right? So what it will do, the control will be automatically shifted to the else part. It will go to the else part and it will print odd, right? That means if it checked for this condition, if this condition is satisfied, which it did not satisfy, so it came to the else part. Now I'll execute this once more. Let's see what happens. We got odd because it's an odd number, right? And it passed through the first if statement, condition false, then it went to the else part. Okay. Now let me change the number over here. I'll change it to 6. Then it's an even number. It should print even because the first condition is satisfied. if the first condition is satisfied, it is not going to check all the other condition. Whichever the condition is satisfied, it will print the statements under those conditions, and it will come out of the whole if else block. Okay, this is the whole block. This whole block will be known as the if else block. Okay. Okay, I'll execute this. See, even because this first condition was satisfied, it did not even bother about the second condition. Okay, so first condition was satisfied, so it printed even, and we came out, right? Now let us see how the if elif else part is done. Elif is a it's like a else if statement. How do we write a else if statement? If you have a knowledge about programming languages such as C, C++, so they have a else if statement over there. But in Python we have elif statement. Okay, so elif statement, what it does, it checks for multiple conditions. Suppose here we have only checked for only one condition, either it's even or it's going to be odd. But here we are going to check for some certain conditions. Like I will check whether particular day is going to be a Tuesday. If it is a Tuesday, I will print yes, it's a Tuesday. If it is, then I will check. Okay, I want to see whether it's a particular day is Sunday or not, so that I can plan my outing. So I will check whether a particular day is Sunday. If it's Sunday, I will print Sunday. Okay, if in case both the conditions do not satisfy, both the conditions coming false, then I'll come to the else part. Okay, and at the else part I'll print, oh my, okay, it's not Sunday, it's not Tuesday, it's going to be Monday. Okay, I'm not checking for all the days over here. Okay, so let's see. I have the value of a is over here Sunday. Let me execute this. Yay, it's a Sunday. Right. So yeah, it's a good day. Now suppose if I change the value over here to uh, Monday. Here's a spelling mistake. Monday. Yeah. So what happens? It will check for the first condition, whether it's a Tuesday. False. It was not satisfied. Okay. Then the control will be shifted to here. It will check the elif condition, whether this condition is satisfied or not. This condition was also not satisfied because the value of a is not Sunday, right? So what happens? It has checked all the conditions. Now nothing is getting satisfied. So what the control will do? Control will automatically execute the statements under the else block, right? So what are the statements under the else block? So we have only Monday. So it will print Monday. That's it. This is how simple the if, elif, and if else statements, conditional statements are done in Python. So I guess we have covered, we have got a basic idea of how if is implemented, how if else is done, how if, elif, and else is being done. That's it. Thank you everyone for watching this. We are Developer Students Clubs at Geetham University. Feel free to contact us with for any queries, or if you have any doubts, shoot in the comment section. We'll help you answer them all at once. Okay. Thank you everyone.